Welcome to Penultimate Touch. Now we are dealing with time, speed and distance. So look at the first problem today. Walking at 3/4 of his usual speed, a man covers a certain distance 2 hours more than the time he takes to cover the distance at his usual speed. The time taken by him to cover the distance with his usual speed is. So how will you solve it? It is a lengthy process where you can take X and solve it with 3-4 lines. In 3-4 lines, that won't be a longer way either, but I am solving you in the shortest process. Just you have to know that speed is inversely proportional to t. I hope you know that we have already solved many questions with this concept. Okay, in this question you can get 3/4 of usual speed, right? So if usual speed is 1, then given speed will be 3/4 of usual speed, right? So what will be the given time then? Given time will be the opposite, 4/3 of usual time, right? 4/3 of usual time. So according to the question, this usual time, 4/3 of usual time minus usual time is equals to 2, right? So usual time will be 3 into 6, right? In the examination hall you have to do just these two lines, nothing else. Rest of this will be done in your mind. Clear? Otherwise you can do it without touching your pen if you have this concept clearly in your mind. Okay, moving to the next one. If you have any issue regarding this question, you can comment. A car travels from P to Q at a constant speed. If its speed were increased by 10 km per hour, it would have been taken 1 hour lesser to cover the distance. It would have been taken further 45 minutes lesser if the speed was further increased by 10 km per hour. The distance between the two cities is. So I will solve it. That's the easier process. Speed, time and distance, right? So in the first case, speed is getting increased by 10 km and the time is getting decreased by 1 hour. So the distance will be, what do you know? Distance is equals to speed into time, right? So from here you can now say that speed into time is 10. But we're assuming that if speed is 10 and time is 1, then distance will be 10. On the other side, it is, if it would have been taken further 45 minutes later. Further 45 minutes later means it was already 1 hour less, means 1 hour means 60 minutes. Again 45 means 105. So 105 minute is equals to 105 upon 60 hour, right? Means 15 sevens are 15 fours are 7 by 4 hour lesser, 7 by 4, and this will be 10 plus 10, 20, because it says the further increase by 10 km per hour, so distance will become now 35, right? Now we have to check which of the options are getting divided by wholly divided by 10 and 35 both. Can 540 be divided? No. 420 can be, yes, 420 can be divided by 35. How? You can see that 7 5s are 7 60s are 5 12s are, so 35 into 12 is equals to 420. So 420 will be the answer. This is the shortest way to solve it. Okay, otherwise you can do it by option testing. How? In that case you have to take an option which we have to actually minimize the options first. It will be 54 420 600 and 62, sorry 600, but 654 42 60 and 62. Okay, so in that case you have to take one option which will have two factors of that number, which will be just a difference of 1, because in the first question it has said that if the speeds were increased by 10 km, it would have been taken 1 hour lesser to cover the distance. So in that case only 42 is available there. 6 42 means 420, it is 42, then 42 means 6 and 7. If 6, this is 6 km per hour speed and it is 7 km per hour speed, then it will take 6 hour, and it will take, sorry, not 6 hour, this will take 7 hour and this will take 6 hour, right? So if it is 420, then it will be 60 and 70 km per hour speed. This is the speed. Okay. So in that case, it will again 7 hour. It will take 7 hour and it will take 6 hour. Right? There's a difference of 1 hour there. Now we can see that if 60 and 40 means 10 kilometer per hour speed is increased. I am doing it here. 60 means it will become 70 hours and 80 hour 70 km per hour and 80 km per hour. It is speed, new speed in S. Okay. In that case, how much time it will take? 70 means 6 and this will take 420 upon 80 means 2 4 221, so 5 point it is 5.10 means 2 and 5, 2 and 5, so 6 hour and 5.25 hour, this is 5.25. So what is the difference? The difference is, it says it have further taken 45 minutes lesser. Is it 45 minutes lesser? I hope it is 45 minutes lesser. So you can say that. How can you say this? 6 hours means 6 into 60, 360. 5.25 hour means 5.25 into 60 means 0. 625 is 150, 1 in hand, and 6 350, right? This will be gone. So these two will be gone. So is there a 45 minutes different? Yes, there is a difference of 45 minutes. Clear? If it is clear to you, either you can do it by this, by taking an option which will have a smallest factorial where 6 means 1 will be the difference as 1 hour lesser is said there, right? Or otherwise you can solve it by this way. This distance, this two numbers should be the option should get totally divided by these two numbers, right? If it is clear to you, if it is not, you can comment and you can ask freely. Okay, moving to the next one. Number 3 says, by walking 3/4 of his usual speed, a man reaches his office 20 minutes later than the usual time. The usual time taken by him to reach his office is. So it's a similar question which you have solved earlier. So 3/4 of the usual speed means 4/3 of the time. 4/3 of the usual time minus usual time is equals to 20 minutes, right? So it will be 4 minus 3 1, so it equal again 60 minutes will be the answer. 60 minutes is equals to usual time, right? 60 minutes is the usual time. This will be the correct answer. Moving to the next one. A boy rides his bicycle 10 km at an average speed of 12 km per hour and again travels 12 km at an average speed of 10 km per hour. His average speed for the entire trip. What we have learned earlier, that average speed is equals to total distance upon total time. Total distance upon total time. So what is the total distance here? 10 plus 12. What is the total time here? Total time is 10 upon 12 in the first case and then 12 upon 10. Means it's 6 upon 5 and 5 upon 6. So it will be 20, 22 and 30 into 30 and 5 5 25 plus 36 means 660 upon 61. So was 861 50.0848. Okay, 10.8 will be the right answer, right? 10.8. It has given the approximate answer. So 10.8 will be the right answer. I hope you have understood. It's a easier one. Moving to the next one. Number 5 says, when Alicia goes by car at 50 km per hour, she reaches her office 5 minutes late. When she takes her motorbike, she reaches 3 minutes early. If her office is 25 km away, what's the approximate average speed at which she rides her motorbike? So you have to get the speed of the motorbike. How will you solve it? You have to keep that in mind that there is a formula where distance is equals to speed 1 into speed 2 into delta t, means difference of time divided by difference of speed, right? So here distance is given. What's the distance? Distance is 25. Speed 1 is 50. Speed 2 we don't know. And delta t means the difference of time is 5 minutes late and then 3 minutes early. So it will be a difference of 8 minutes, right? So but you have to keep that in mind that 25 km, 50 km per hour, all the speed and distance are given in km or km per hour. So it should be in hour. So it will be 8 upon 60 hour. Clear? So there will be 8 upon 60. So this delta, in this delta S we know one speed 50, but this is the slower speed because in the next case he reaches 3 minutes early, where in the first case he was getting late. So it is S2 minus 50 into 60, 8 upon 60 was there. So we can minimize it at 25 to the 50, 50 to is this 30, 4 to 4 to 15, right? Anything more? I don't think so. So it will be 15s2 minus 750 is equals to 4s2, right? So it will be 11s2 is equals to 750. So s2 equals to 750 upon 11. So it is 6, 66, 98, 88. So 2 will be remaining, but the question will be in approximate average speed. So approximate speed will be 68 km per hour. Clear? This is how you have to solve it. Otherwise, if you take x and all, it will take a lot of time and it will be a lengthy one. So I hope this is a quicker process. If you have any doubt, if you have any question, you can comment below. Moving to the next one. A car completed a journey of 400 km in 12 and 1 by 2 hours. The first 3/4 of the journey was done at 30 km per hour. Calculate the speed of the rest of the journey. So how to solve it? Look at it carefully. In the first case, it is said to complete the whole journey at 400 km, 400 km in 12 and 1 by 2 hour, right? So what's the total time? Total time is 12 and 1 by 2 hour, means 25 upon 2 hour, right? In the first case, 3/4 of the journey. So 3/4 of 400 km is 300 km. You have any doubt? I hope you haven't. Then, and it has completed then a speed of 30 km per hour. So what is the total time? Time is equals to distance upon speed. Time is equals to distance upon speed. Clear? So 300 km in 30 km per hour means it will take 10 hour. So what's the remaining time? Remaining time is 25 by 2 minus 10 hour. So that means 20 and 5 by 2 hour. Clear? So in this 5 by 2 hour, he has completed 100 km journey because he has already completed 300 km journey. So the required is to calculate the speed of the rest of the journey. So speed in rest of the journey is 100 upon 5 by 2, means it is 100 into 2 by 5 equals to 40. 40 is the right answer. It was an easier one. I hope you don't have any doubt. If you have, you can comment below. Okay, moving to the next one. Number 7 says Durga walks 5 km from her home to school in 60 minutes, then bicycles back home the same route at 15 km per hour. Her sister Smriti make the same round trip but does at the half of Durga's average speed. Half of Durga's average speed. How much time does Smriti spend on a round trip? So I'll solve it. So in the first case, it says that 5 km from her home to school means this distance is 5 km. So round up distance or round trip is 5 plus 5, 10 km, right? And it says bicycles back home 15 km per hour. So in the returning case, what's his speed? His the total distance is 5 km and the total speed is 15 km per hour. So the total time taken is 1 by 3 hour. Clear? So what's the average speed of Durga? Average speed of Durga is 5 plus 5 means so 10 upon 1 hour plus 1 by 3 hour, right? So it is 3, 4, 4 by 3, 3. So it will be 7.5 km per 7.5 km per hour, right? So it says that and Smriti's average speed is half of Durga. So average speed of Smriti is 7.5 by 2 means 3.75, right? So the time will be taken, its total distance is 10 by, so the total time taken by Smriti is equals to 10 is the total distance and 3.75 is the speed. So it will be 8 by 3, right? There will be 100 and it will be divided by 25. 4's and this will be divided, okay? So it will be 8 by 3 hour. So what does 8 by 3 hour mean? 8 by 3 hours mean the question options are in minutes. So 8 by 3 into 60. So 20, it's in minute now. So 160 minute. Clear? So 160 minute will be the answer. I hope it is clear to you. Moving to the next one. In covering a certain distance, a speed of A and B are in a ratio of 3:4. A takes 30 minutes more than B to reach the destination. The time taken by A to reach the destination is. It's an easy question. How will you solve it? What do we know? Speed is inversely proportional to time, right? So there are two ratios. Speed ratio is given. What is that? 3:4. So ratio of time will be 4:3, right? It says A takes 30 minutes more than B to reach the station. So the difference here is 1. This 1 is equivalent to 30, right? The question is the time taken by A to reach the station. So 4 will be 4 into 30 is 120. Clear? So 2 hours is the answer. If you don't have any doubt regarding this question, moving to the next one. Number 9 says it takes 8 hours for a 600 km journey if 120 km is done by train and the rest by car. It takes 20 minutes more if 200 km is done by train and the rest by car. The ratio of the speed of the train and that of the car is. It's an important type of questions that asks almost in every CGL, CHSL and SS and MTS all. Okay, so look at it carefully. How will you solve it? There are three things. First of all, it's train, then it's car, and there is a total time, right? In the first case, it says 126,600 is the total. 120 km is done by the train. So 480 will be done by the car. The total time taken is 8 hours. 8 hours. In the next case it says if 200 km is done by train, 200 km is done by train, so 600 will be done by the car, and it will take 20 minutes more, means 8 hour 20 minutes. So what can we see, that this 20-minute extra is there for the 80 km distance which is covered by the train. Okay, if we give 80 km from the car, then extra 80 km from the car to train, then it will take 20 minutes extra, right? So what can we see, that this 80 km more is affecting in 20 minutes more, right? So if this is 480 more, means if we have to multiply it with 6, means in that case the train will cover the whole distance 600 km, right? So it will be 480 km and it will take extra 2 hour, 120 minute, means 2 hour, right? So the train, if the train will cover 480 plus 120, if the train will cover total 600 km, then it will take extra 2 hours, means 10 hours. So what is the speed of the train? Train speed of the train is 600 upon 10, means 60 km per hour, right? So here we have got a ratio of train is to car, it is 60. So if 60 is the speed, 60 km per hour is the speed of the train, so it will take 2 hours. So rest 6 hours, in this, rest of the 6 hours in this 8 hour is done by the car, so it will be divided by 6 hours. So what is the speed of the car? 80 km per hour, right? So car is 80. So what's the ratio? The ratio is 3:4, right? 23 is a 60 and 24 is a 80. So 3:4 will be the right answer. I hope it is clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can obviously ask. Moving to the next one. Number 10. A constable is 114 meter behind the thief. The constable runs 21 meters and the thief runs 15 meters in a minute. In what time will the constable catch the thief? How will you solve it? In this kind of question, you need the concept of relative speed. Relative speed we have already learned in one question earlier. Relative speed of two things are there: same direction and opposite direction, right? In the case of same direction, speeds are getting subtracted, whereas in the opposite direction it gets summed up, right? So in this case constable, and in the case of constable and thief, police and thief, these are always on the same direction. So S1 minus S2 is applicable here. So in this case, what is the relative speed? 21 minus 15, 6 meter per second, not second, but 6 meter per minute. So what is the difference of the constable and thief, means the distance between the constable and thief? It's 114 meters. So what time will it take? 114 upon 6. 114 upon 6 minute, right? So it is 19 minutes is the answer. Clear? You just need this concept, and this is a simple one. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. If you have any question regarding any questions which we have discussed in this video, you are open to ask, and I will try to solve that. Okay, thank you.